Hello everyone, I will be doing Maximum Hormone's Yoshuu Fukushuu, the new album they came out with in 2013. Yoshuu Fukushuu means our merciless homework. As you could kind of guess, as you see on the front cover, we've got all these people just doing homework. Very boring. Not boring, but it's supposed to seem boring. It's kind of, I like it. And you got the one crazy person with Yoshuu Fukushuu written on their paper right there. I really like this album cover. Very interesting, except it's like not square. It's kind of funny. It was released like as a comic book. Yeah. I'll talk about the song listing before I actually go into looking inside here, because if you're going to buy this, don't keep watching because you want to look at this on your own, because it's really fun to just see, you know. Even though you can't read it, it's in Japanese, it's still pretty interesting. You can kind of get some of the jokes. Yeah, and you've got the person studying on the inside. Take that out. Got crazy naked old lady jumping up, stabbing stuff. If you put her down like this, it looks like somebody's coming up from behind and stabbing her. No. But yeah, this is the first album that they've actually released in 6 years. So everybody's just been waiting. They've released 2 singles or small EPs. They were released as singles, but they each had 3 songs on them. 5 were released on here, so it's 10 completely new tracks. 5 old ones on here, so 15 in all. But great album. First one is Yoshuu Fukushuu. It's the first song on here. Got the track listing on the back with the lady showing you her butthole or something. That's kind of nasty. I've heard when they first released this, there was some challenge that if you bought it, you had to show the back to the cashier. Just be like, hey, check it out. It was some band thing. But yeah, I don't live in Japan, so thank God I did not have to do that. Sounds really embarrassing. But the first song, Yoshuu Fukushuu, starts out really weird. When you first listen to it, they released it in the music video a few weeks before the actual album was released. I was like, oh man, the new Maximum Hormone song, awesome. It starts off really lame. Like, it's just that Now girl, the drummer, is singing and walking through like a school and stuff, and like her voice has gotten really squeaky over these past 6 years. So you're like, oh dude, what is this? This is the start to the album. Come on. But then it just bursts in this like total heavy metal awesome song. Yeah, and you're like, okay, yeah, there's Maximum the Hormone. Yeah, and it's just the Daisuke, he does that kind of like scream rap thing, but this is his best scream rap yet. He does it for a very short amount of time in this song, but it is just so like legit. It's the best word to describe it. And the second song, which is that Utsukushi Up. It's kind of like a pre-song to the Utsukushi Hitobito no Uta, which was originally released on the Greatest Hits EP, which is the first song on there. It's only 50 seconds long, so it's kind of, you feel like, oh, this is a rip-off of a song. I think it's actually a cover song from some of the, that Ryokun likes, Maximum's Ryokun, whatever they call him. But it's really interesting. It's just this kind of muffled guitar in the background. They recorded it like really badly on purpose. And it's all like Ryo's voice in the background, and he's just like screaming whatever, some lyrics. He sounds really passionate about them, so I guess they mean something cool. But third song on here, it's Tsukushiki Hitobito no Uta, which is, I think, ode to beautiful people. That's why I've seen the translation as Bluetiful, as in blue and beautiful. And that's just an amazing song. Hopefully you guys have already heard that if you're watching this. It's just, I don't know, just so, like, the way they coordinate their voices to come in at different times, how they've tracked it, it's just, it's never silent. And when it is, it's just Ryo being a monster on the guitar. It's just such an upbeat song. Just, well, they really don't have a not upbeat song, but this is just crazy. You just want to, like, smash stuff, and you're like, yeah, alright, punk. And number 4 is Benjo's Sandal Dance, which is Toilet Sandal Dance, I think. And that song's pretty legit. Really cool guitar riff for this one. Yeah. And just very fast punk song, really cool. Number 5 is Chutu Zabimu. This is something about, like, I can't read Japanese, but what I've seen of it and heard, it sounds like it's supposed to be about middle schoolers who are like monsters, who could, like, shoot laser beams or something. It sounds like a really weird plot, but I would not doubt Maximum the Hormone writing a song about this, or about that. Great song. It's kind of poppy, but it picks up. It's one you have to kind of get used to. You're kind of like, what? This is kind of, I don't know. But it's good. 6F, which is actually, I figured out he wrote about Dragon Ball Z. That's really cool, just to write a song straight up about Dragon Ball Z. Great song. Again, the coordination with their voices is amazing on this one. 7 is Tsume Tsume Tsume, which is, again, oh man, this is actually, they re-recorded it a little bit differently. They also did on F, just a tiny bit, but this one, they actually added in an extra, like, maybe 15 seconds of this one certain line they keep repeating, which I really like. And then they kind of have, like, this live crowd screaming it and stuff, like, I don't know if it's from an actual live, but they kind of splice it in at one part. Really great song. Number 8 is Raku. I don't know. I never found the English translation for the name. It's rock something. The rockin' something. Yeah. And, oh, I remember. It was Rock the Hell Out of You with 3 chords. That's what it was. That's such an awesome name for a punk song. Rock the Hell Out of You with 3 chords. But yeah, it's a really fast one. They all start singing together at the end. Just one repeated line, like, you know, F the system. You know, something like that. It's totally awesome. Unbelievable. I think that's what that is. Unbelievable. Yeah. Very nice song. Again, Daisuke really comes out on this one. That 10th one, Alien. If any of you guys were up to date before the album came out, were waiting for its release, you'll know that they released the music video for this song a little bit, maybe a few months before the actual release of the album, and they released it on the random HTML webpage, right? And they had, like, I think, like, something like 30 different web searches, and it kept changing date, like, every few hours or something. And you had to just look around online to find it. And I couldn't read anything, because it's all in Japanese. I can read, like, just a tiny bit. But, I kept searching. I finally found it. And, yeah, it's a great song, really fast. Except the ending's kind of weird, with Nao and their squeaky voice, and it turns all poppy. And so the first half of it's great. 11, My Girl, classic. It's kind of funny because whenever I hear My Girl, I think of that mainstream love song. I don't know. It's just so lame. Not this My Girl, but the other one. Great song. They actually took the part out where they start cheering the crowd. If you listen to it on the single version, they're cheering a crowd at the end, and for like about a minute, and they're talking with the crowd, like, yeah, guys, get loud, whatever. They actually spliced that part out, which, yeah, I think goes along with the album, because they need to hurry up and get to the next song. Next one is Bitch Ass Slapping and Kicking. Excuse my language, but yes, that's what it's called. And that is such an awesome song. Just awesome punk song. Just really fast, upbeat. Again. Next one is Beautiful Something. And that one's not one of my favorites on the album, but it's still good. Nice rock song. Voices, again, very well coordinated. 14 Maximum, the Hormone. Awesome song. Just so great. And they actually added in a few more vocals and stuff to it at different parts. So the songs that were already released, they kind of remastered and made them better. The 15th one is Koinosperm, which is, honestly, I'm sorry, is a retarded song, and I really was looking forward to it because, like, of Koi no Mega Lover off of Bui Kikasu, if you're familiar with that. This is kind of like a sequel almost. That song was awesome, but this one really just, they did not do well. It's very poppy, very just terrible, very bad way to end the album. They also have a 16th hidden track, just like Bui Kikasu, which is of them just like laughing. That's it. And so if you're going to get the album, I would not watch this part. I'm just going to flip through the pages quickly. I'm not going to do like that much detail on here because I need to get along with whatever. These are hard to flip with just one hand, but yeah, track listing. Pretty great. Just these little comics. They actually have to do with, like, I think real things that happened to him in his life. This one's obviously fake, but he's just, it's weird. He's like feeding his fans this weird noodle stuff. They're doing that. Let's go to the next one. So you can kind of get the feel for what's happening. And let's keep going. This is one of him when he was a kid. Or like 15, I think. Yeah, 15 years old. And him being attracted to women and stuff. And they have lyrics. Whoa. Yeah. Different little pictures for those. Whoa, this is difficult. Keep going. Whoa. Him getting angry. Whoa. The old lady. The lady again. But yeah, you guys can basically get a feel for that. It's really cool. Whoa. Oh, hey, that reminds me. On this little back slip, if you open up the back of it and peel that off, there's him. You found me! He's like dancing. Love that. A little hidden message. And on it comes with this little thing with tour dates. They're finally like doing a huge tour all over Japan. They never like go anywhere else though. I really wish they'd come to America. And it shows merchandise on the back. And one last part, which is, it says, let's begin doing our homework. And yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, this little picture on the back, that's what I wanted. Them pretending they're back in school, but they're really all like mid-30s. Yeah. Again, this is, even though this is a Japanese band, still, they're one that stands out among all music, not just foreign. Yep, so, tell me what you guys think. and later.